interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The 71 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Cannon. Finding room to the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the...
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Trenton Cannon in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs would extend their lead here just before halftime. Never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Point after here coming up. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. They'll throw now on the final play. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. To return, here's Agnew. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
A first down carry by Elliott. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Second down and 8. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. Back to throw. High throw, but he makes the catch. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He gets this complete to Cephas. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th. Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Third quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10. They give to Cannon. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They'll run again with Cannon. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 128 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. The 1st and 10 at the 38. They go play action with Ryan. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Play action. Ryan. He'll get that out to the flat to White. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Here's Ryan to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. To throw is Ryan. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point